So guys, now I start the second chapter. From now we learn how to pass the spider guard. So it's like a lot of people play the spider guard. It's really good guard when the guy have like a strong grip. So I show you how to defend the grips and how to get the Toreando to passing or to defending something. So we start on the spider guard. Is make the grips and put the foot on the biceps. So now, guys, it's very important. Here, Jonathan have like really good guard from attack me. So the first thing what I need to do is close my elbow, and I like to use like my foot. Like I like to pass it with my legs close off his thigh, and I start to put like pressure with my knee on his thigh. Because when I do this, Jonathan have like only his left leg to straight on my arms, and these legs it's really easy to I like escape from the grips. I don't need like break the grip because sometimes it's hard when the guy have a strong grip. So what I like to do is I do my first step, close off his arm, and I start to put all my weight on my left leg here. Because here it's hard to Jonathan like straight his leg. So I stay here. You can grab the pants or like don't need the grips. I prefer don't grab because when I grab it I have like short movements here. So what I like to do is close my elbow and turn my hand inside of his leg here. Now I defending his like foot on the biceps. What I need to do is just like straight my arms, like really simple. It works a lot. And here I like to use this part of my hand on his shin to block these legs. And if Jonathan stay with this leg on my arm and he start to straight like to defend to get this foot on my biceps again, I use this moment when he start to straight. I just give him a little space and do the throw by to this side. So if Jonathan stay with the grips, doesn't matter, no make difference. I just like put his leg like on bottom under my arm. So I start to put the pressure and I do the Toreando here. And now I like to close my knee on his hips here because it's like another way to block his defending. And at the same time I go with my hand to the collar and like close my elbow. When I close my elbow, I can let go my grips. Now it's your choice if you wanna grab the triceps or hug the head. The most important detail is my knee, like have close off his belt and block his leg. So I stay with the collars, switch to hug the head and walk to the side. So another angle. He's make the spider guard. I do my first step, close off his thigh, and put all my weight on my left leg. My right leg, I just to free, like to give me base if he starts to sweep me. And now I just put my hand, like I close my elbow and I put my hand on this space here. And now I just turn my hand straight my arm. I keep putting the pressure, put my pressure here. When Jonathan starts to defend, I use this moment to do the Toreando. And I do the Toreando, I go with my chest, more close as possible, and my right leg close off his hips. I go with my left hand, go to the collar of the same side. Don't grab the like cross side because here he's have a space. So I grab the same side collar and I try to put the pressure here. I just let it go the pants grip and go to the hug the head. And I walk to the side. So another angle. My left leg go. I start to put pressure. Close my both elbows. It's very important because if my elbow stay open, he's like move me a lot. So I stay close my elbow, turn my hand, defending, and then I start to put pressure. When Jonathan starts defending, I do the Toriano, and at the same time I grab the collar, close my chest and my knee, like 3 steps and 1. So I let go the grips, go inside, hug the head, and now walk to the side. So now I show you guys like the real fight. So we're gonna keep the same concept from the spider guard. So, but now I gonna pass to the sideways to like. I gonna like take it off his foot. Still like his left foot stays straight on my bicep. So I try to defend this one first. What I like to do here is grab the pants like front of his shin, and like now I just like up my chest like to have the space to close my to switch the sides of my hand here, and I get the fan doing this like I just turn my hand here and walk to the side. So this is the most important detail. I just turn my hand, I walk to the side, look, I have space now. So I close, like if I try to put my hand on my belly, and now I move to the other side. At the same time when I put his leg to the other side, I walk him back and do the Toriano for the same side here. Now, I need to go super fast to his chest. So I do the Toriano and I go to the, like if I jump to the pool so fast and get the side control. Because this position is really simple, don't have too much details, but you need to do it so fast and precise. So I'm here. The big detail here is this defending. When Jonathan straight his leg, is this one. Because you can do this for a lot of things, to defending, to attacking, to escape to the position. So this is super, super good. I grab the pants, turn my hand. When I turn my hand, I start to walk to this side. And this is important, is like I put pressure on his leg. Because I need this leg like be little bit relaxed to have this space. So the important is close, like I like to put my elbow on my hips, and like put my legs here close to my elbow to put more pressure. Now I'm gonna feel free to get up this foot. And now I just walking back and do the Toriano. So when I do this, I walk back and go super fast. So like it's 3 steps on 1. So I do at the same time. So Jonathan straight the leg, I walk to the side, close my elbow, my hips, switch, and I'm gonna go to the side control. Go to the side, put pressure, grab the both pants, turn my right hand, walking back, doing the Toriano. And hug the head and jump with your chest on the chest. One time on the rear. So now I'm gonna show you guys the variation from the last position from the spider guard. I doing the throw by, and the guy have like fast legs. He's recovering really well. So I need doing the variation to long step. I like to doing long step sometimes because when you hug the head, the guy don't have like movement for your hips to recover the guard. So it's really good to put like the second step when you're doing the Toriano, the second step doing the long step. It's really good because it's like good connection for the positions. So Jonathan start the make a spider guard. So I like to use this a lot from the spider guard, like to close my elbow and I start to put pressure on his leg, be relaxed. So I force I try to like push me to the back, and I use this moment to do the Toriano. So I like to close. If Jonathan straight this leg doesn't matter. I focus only on this side. So I put pressure. When Jonathan push me back, I walk him back and I create the space and I do the Toriano. But now when I let go his pants, Jonathan recover the leg to the middle of my legs. So now it's super important is I stay with my knee close and his leg on top of my knee. Because if he's like putting his leg down, I don't have control and I don't have a time to doing the long step because he's like super fast, he's recover the guard. So I use this moment when he's push me back, I do the Toriano. And he starts defending. So I use this moment to go to the front and close my knees. And I start to put pressure here. Jonathan tried to push me to like recover the guard, but I keep with this leg, like force on him. And my left arm, I put inside of his arms, hug the head, and then now I do the long step, and I go like more than like he is. I drop my hips on the floor only when my hips stay on the same line of his head, and I like to keep on this grip. And now I switch the sides, close my knee off his hips and his head. So from here, close your elbow of like use your line of your belt, close your elbow and use your knee to help to put the pressure. When Jonathan tries to recover, you walking back and do the Toriano. Now he's Jonathan recover. So I walk to the front, like I go forward and close my knee on his leg. Now at the same moment, my right arm, I keep pushing his leg and I go with my arm. Like sometimes people prefer to grab the lapel. I like to grab like hug his head because I feel more tight. And then I open my leg and do the long step. Close, put your hips on the floor at the same line of his head. Close your knees, and then you let go the grips. I like to grip the grips on the pants until to finish the position because sometimes I need to switch the sides. So I need this grip because if I go and I need to switch the side, I have the grips. But if I go and I let go the grips and I don't have like grips to switch the side. So all the Toriano that I use, I like to keep the grip like until to finish the position. So I put pressure, walking back, switch, and walk to the side. Close my knee, use my hand, middle of his arm, and drop your weight. Now open the leg, put your hips on the floor, close off his head, and switch the sides. Then I switch the grip and hug his shoulder. So now I show you for real. Guys, now I'm gonna show you the same thing, the first step, like the Toriano to get out of the spider guard. But now I'm gonna finish the position with knee cut. So I do the Toriano and the guy like try to recover and I go one step forward and I'm gonna pass to with knee cut. So the first step is the same thing. You can like close your elbow and start to put the pressure, or you can like use your leg for left leg behind his thigh and start to put the pressure here. Because but I think here like it's more hard to Jonathan like push me back. So sometimes it's better you like close your elbow and stay here. Like here he's have more space to push me back, and then I use this moment like the same thing. I turn my both hands like inside of his shin, and I like just walk a little bit to my side to create the space here, and then Jonathan start to recover. So I gonna with my right hand I keep like forcing his leg on his belly, and my left hand I put like his leg middle of my legs. I step out his leg. So now he's trying to push me. I switch my grip so the pants to the collar, and now my right hand, like the hand I use to Toriano, I like force his leg to put his foot on the floor, and switch my grips to the pants to the underhook here. And now I start to doing the knee cut. I don't feel you need like take it off his arm. You can like keep going right here. I like to put my head like close off his shoulder because sometimes the guy is really strong, so he starts to turn and put his elbow on the floor. This is really bad because 100% of the times the guy defends. So I like to pull this collar and put my head like close off his shoulder here, because it is more hard to Jonathan put his elbow on the floor. I use the lapel for me, and I use my weight from this for this side. Now my knee, like just my foot, stay on the half guard. So I keep like the pressure right here, then I use my left leg to kick his knee, and now I like to put my hips on the floor and walk back and get the side control. Just now I let go the grips from lapel and switch to hug the head. So the detail here is like forcing his leg to touch the floor, and then I switch to underhook. And now I gonna like put my weight on top of his chest and focus on my head on this shoulder, because it's hard to like to sweep you, because if the guy need like open his his half guard to sweep you, so if the guy open, you just do the knee cut and do the control of the sideways. So I'm here from the spider guard. I start to put the pressure. When Jonathan push me up, I like, this is the big detail from here. Like just turn my hands, walking back, create the space, and do the Toriano. When I feel the Jonathan's defending the position, I don't let any grip. I just put your legs, middle of my legs, and walk on top again. When I grab the collar, I start to move, and I put my knee like on top of his thigh. Sometimes Jonathan uses this leg like with knee shield, so I just, if I have a strong grips, I can keep going with the grips, create the space, and like move to get the underhook, or I can like just let it go, open, and like go super tight. So I just open a little bit to my arm pass on top of his leg. and then like I try to put my shoulder on his belt, and then I go on top to put my weight on top of his chest. So from here you can like keep going the lapel, or just switch the triceps, keep your leg, and go to the side control. You have the both option from the lapel or the triceps. Sometimes I feel if you grab the triceps better, you have more control. But I feel sometimes it's hard to grab the triceps because the guy like move his arm a lot. And the lapel, no, the lapel just stay. So if it's easy for you to grab the lapel. So I'm here, walking back, doing the Toriano, and I get like the situation to doing the knee cut. Clean the knee, grab the lapel, and I start to do the knee cut. Now if Jonathan keep the push me, I just go into the like hug his shoulder and like turn your body. If you like you put pressure here, it's like strong versus strong. If you just like turn your body, you like let it go this situation really easy. So you can grab the triceps, kick his knee, and control the sideways. So one more time. So now I teach him how to switch the sides. Like we do you doing the Toriano for your like left side, and you feel then you cannot go into the side control for this side and switch the side. So you have the exact moment to switch the sides, because it's really good when you do the Toriano and like the guy start to defend and you before this you switch the sides, because the guy don't wait for this movement and you surprise him. So the position that I like to do is the same movement at the other position. So I put the pressure. When Jonathan starts to push me, I turn my hands and I feel free. But sometimes Jonathan keep the grips like strong and have a strong legs. I keep with my hands put pressure on his legs, like put his leg on belly, and I walking back and switch the sides. When I switch the sides, I switch the movement. When I stay there on his left side, I put all my pressure on his, like with my right arm. When I go to switch to the other side, I switch. I make my pressure to of his left leg and switch the grips. But when I stay on this side, I let it go the grips and hug the hips, like really fast. So I'm here, I start to put the pressure. When Jonathan go, I do this. So the big detail here is you switch the leg, then you put the pressure. So I put it with my right arm. When I go to the other side, I switch it. So I make like, well, you turn your like car, switch the sides with his leg. So you need to focus 100% on this detail. You walk to the other side and switch the grips. You know, when you like put it, do the Toriano, close your elbow, and then let go the grips, and go to the side control. So I'm here, I start to put the pressure, walk, do the Toriano. When I switch the side, I like to grab his gi on this part of the material, here, close my elbow, and then I open my right hand and hug the head, and keep walk to the side control. So the second option helps a lot. I'm here, Jonathan's kicking, I do the Toriano, and when I come here, Jonathan his arm and put it to the floor and start to sit up. Now I switch just my left hand. I go to the collar and my left knee, I drop on top of his hand, and when I break this grip, I go with my right hand, like to seat belt here. Drop my knee, like close off his hip and his back. I'm here, like my chest close off his shoulder. I put my first hook, and I take the back. So I'm here. Jonathan starts to push me. I do the Toriano, I switch to the side. Jonathan starts to defend. I grab the collar, put my knee on top of his hand and break the grip, and go to the back. I like to stay on this side because I feel it's more easy to get the choke on my opponent. So I just grab the collar and I use my foot like on his hips here, so I have a good pressure here. I don't like to pull all from this side. I like to keep Jonathan on this side and use my foot on the hips here. So I switch the limbo. So I'm here, Jonathan switch. And I go. I'm here, I start to put the pressure, Jonathan. I do the Toriano. When I switch the sides, Jonathan defend. Grab the collar, from here. So you don't have like much detail, you just need to switch the side fast and feel if the guy put his hand on the floor and start to defend, you do the variation. If the guy like try to defend another way, you get the side control. So now I show you one more variation. So like from Toriano pass, we have a lot of variation for your attacking because you need feel like exact moment for doing the position. So sometimes the guy is more flexible, sometimes the guy more strong, sometimes he's like tired, sometimes you tired, and then you need to feel this, and you're going to switch and adapt the Toriano for you. So now I'm gonna like start from the spider guard, but I put pressure on my opponent and he's feel good, he's don't like push me back. So if I try to do Toriano from here, I feel like I don't feel free to do this Toriano. So what I'd like to do now is like variation. So I switch my grips, like don't front of his shin, like I turn like behind his leg, and I do the Toriano like from try to do it for like your opponent put your foot on the floor like that, because when you're doing this, like I don't believe one guy like feel like super comfortable here, so he try to coming back with his legs. So when you're doing this and the guy coming back, you choose the side and go and do the Toriano. Sometimes when I do this position, when I do it, the guy have a lot of space to doing the like defense. So I make one variation here that I like to use is I grab his back and I keep with my hand on his leg and I start to like switch the sideways. At the same time, I force his head to the floor and then I like to up his leg. I can switch to the arm from here, or I can like just let go the grips and go to the side control. So we have like two options, really good. I like to go to the arm, but sometimes the guy let go the grips and you go to the side control, like really good too. So from here, we try to touch his foot on the mat. When he's turning back, you let go the grips on the cross pants, and Jonathan start to defend. Grab the back, walk to the other side, and like force and open his leg. If he don't let go the grips, you go to the arm really easy. So, but sometimes the guy, for sure the guy let it go to try another thing. You just circle your hand and hug the head. Like, and control the side control is like how to you like. I like to keep with my knees close to the hips and close to the head, but sometimes people like to do this and this. It's your turn. So try to go another angle. So I like to grab. I don't like to just turn and grab it here because I feel like he's have a space. So if I grab here and turn my hand, I feel more tight and more easy to move his leg. So when Jonathan come back, I let go and switch. I just turn, walk, then go to the side control. So I'm here, grab, switch, go, and when Jonathan come back, you switch. Sometimes what can happen too is when I come here, like I can't like turn Jonathan and he stop on like this position, and you can go to the back too. So you have a lot of options. You just like have attention and feel what you need to do. So one more time. I go to the arm. So now I'm gonna show you like one variation from the Toriano pass for smash passing. So I like to use this position when the guy like have the guy is flexible. Like you do the Toriano, the guy recover, and this is like really effective passing because you like going more slow. It works if like you don't feel like super fast or like have a lot of cardio for like doing switch sides a lot. So works a lot too because you like just gonna be tight and focus on the details. Really simple. So Jonathan started on the spider guard. Now I like to use like my legs behind his thigh and I start to put the pressure because I need like take it off his foot on my biceps, so I start to put my pressure here. And I like to like put my hand from here and I turn and do this. At the same time, when I finish the turn, my hand grab the shin, walking back, and when I walking back, I walk to the sideways and I do the Toriano, but I put his leg middle of my legs here. And then like I do like if I try to do the knee cut, but like under his leg and my other leg, like my knee put pressure here, stay close for Jonathan don't open his knee, so I finish here. I like to keep with my grips on the pants, grab the lapel or hug the head. You can hug the head and like going with his knee close to his knee and move to the hips, and you can like switch your hands from the pants to the underover and go to the mouth. Or you have like three options here. really easy. The another option is you stay here, hug the head. You can switch for the underhook or just grab the pants right here, close to the hips. Switch your hips, open your leg, and like walk with your hips close to the floor and come back with your knees. One with the same line of his shoulder and another one close to the hips. And the last one, you can like, if Jonathan's like let go the grips and start to pushing, you just like hug the like doing your grips on his gi, then start to move a little bit and switch your knees. Like put your knee here and your right knee or right leg open to the other side and start to walk into the other side. Now here you can like just stabilize the side control, or you can work in some back takes. You can add a lot of back takes from the Toriano passing because it's like fast passing, so the guy on bottom try to defending like and don't have a lot of time to be like defending smart, so he's like just defending and turn the back or doing another things wrong. So I'm here. The big detail: close your legs behind his thigh, just turn your hand and stay like with your hands on top of his shin. Walk to the side, and now you're doing fast here. And close. Close all the space here with your legs. And put your chest close off his thigh, so you're like can grab the like hug the head to go to the mouth, or hug the head, switch your knee, like your sides of your knee, open the leg, walk with your hips on the floor, and switch the side. Or, if Jonathan's like, let go your grips, you can like just hug his back, switch your legs, and walk to the other side. Jonathan start to like turn the back, with your hook, and move to the other side. So, put the pressure, put your knee inside, turn your hand, walk to the side, to the Toriano. Focus on putting his leg on middle of your leg. So here's perfect for you to put the pressure. Grab the lapel. You can like switch to underhook and hug the head to go to the mouth. Or you can like just hug the head, switch like sides of your hips and start walking and go to the side control. It's like the same movement from the long step if you want to pass to this side. And the last option is if you Jonathan's let go the grips, you just hug the back, switch the hooks and walk to the side.